Weekend tea time, and it's only fitting that we chat with Fairwind's very own Shelley Stouffer after she won the U.S. Women's Senior Amateur Championship up in Alaska. She did it in dominating fashion. Shelley made quick work of the majority of her matches, as I think she only played the 17th and 18th holes during practice. That's how good she was. We're pleased to welcome the U.S. Women's Senior Open champion. She's got her medal around her neck. Shelley, good morning, and what a week for you and your entire family up in Alaska. Please tell me what the week was like.
Well, the week was pretty amazing. We first got there. The weather was awesome. Flying up there, I got to actually fly over Prince Rupert, my hometown. So shout out to Prince Rupert, and I took a picture from the airplane, which was pretty cool. Anyway, we got up there and get to the course, and I played 9 holes on the first day I got there, and I was like, oh, this course is going to be tough because I did not play well, but it was a travel day, so I was kind of giving myself a bit of a break, and then I had a full round the next day, and I felt pretty good about that. And then we started stroke play on the Saturday, and didn't have one birdie that whole day, so it was a bit tough out there, and I doubled the 18th, and I think, I don't know, the second or something, I'm not sure, yeah, the second. Anyway, it was a struggle, and then the next day I just decided to change everything. Changed the ball marker I used. I wore a shirt and changed my shoes. I wore a shirt that I played well the week before I left. And my son, he drew a birdie on a golf ball for me, and he's like, "This is the birdie ball." And he wore this bracelet. We named things birdie bracelet, birdie ball. We were like, birdie this, birdie that, and then we just started making birdies.
I love it.
So
hey,
it was
Shelley,
pretty sweet.
You've played a lot of great golf in the last year. You won the 2021 Canadian Senior Women's Championship. This year, you win the Pacific Northwest Golf Association Championship, another BC Women's Senior Championship for you, and now the U.S. Amateur, marking the first time ever that a BC golfer has won the Amateur, especially up in Alaska. Was I correct in saying that the only time you saw the 17th and 18th holes during your matches was in practice? Because just in a remarkable stretch of golf, is this some of the best golf you've played?
Well, you played in the first 2 rounds, so you played in the stroke play, and then I didn't see them again after that. You're correct.
Now, this truly was a family victory. As you mentioned, your son Brett caddied for you all week. Such a special thing. Shelley, I'm curious, how different was the dynamic having your son on the bag instead of somebody else carrying it for you this week?
Well, it was really different. If it was a stranger and by someone from up there and I didn't know, it's hard to, like Brett knows my game. He knows me. He knows how I am. He knows how he can be around me. So he was pretty calm, and so it calmed me. It was great. It was amazing. I don't know if I would have done it without him. I mean, who's to say, because you can't, but it was a great help, and he helped with the greens and everything, because he's a decent golfer in his own right there. So it was great.
You've always been one of our province's top golfers, Shelley. Your game, though, I think it really is like a fine wine. You're getting better and better with age. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, but maybe a lot of, like, some of it. The whole community, the Fairwinds community is behind me. I got Fairwinds as a sponsor this year. I don't have to worry about, like, paying for things out of my own pocket, so it's really quite helpful. It's amazing, and everybody's just cheering me on, and the whole of Canada's behind me. It's awesome.
It's true. You got a text message from Laurie Kane. It's amazing the people who reached out to you. But last question, Shelley, and bear with me on this one, because as you know, I'm a big believer in the power of sport, as I think you are. 5 years ago, you lost your husband, Ward, far too early. He truly was a giant in the game of golf. We all miss him dearly. Golf means many things to all of us, Shelley, who fall in love with it. How much has it meant to you over your career, and especially the last few years?
Oh, golf is everything. I love to compete, and golf is like my #1 sport. I mean, I did ski a bit, but I felt like I was injuring myself a little bit, so I'm like, I don't want to ski anymore. But golf, I just love it. I met so many people. There was so many great friends, and there's so much camaraderie. The Canadians that are out there watching me play, they followed me around the last few rounds. I mean, it's the sport where you have friends and you have competitors, but after you can have a drink together and have a meal together and have a chat about everything, and you make a whole bunch of new friends, and you get to see the world. It's awesome.
Shelley, we were thrilled watching you win match after match, and I'm so glad you were able to join us for the weekend tee. Congratulations on just a remarkable run of golf for you, and thanks for doing this.
You're welcome. Thanks. Did you want? I got my son here too. You can have a little peek on see how he's doing.
Yeah. Okay. Quick. A quick hi. We'll thank you for the caddy job. And one quick question before we go: how did you keep your mother in line, Brett, to make sure that she brought it home?
I just really had to tell her that she doesn't play golf like this. I mean, she didn't even break 80.
After the first day.
Horrible.
Shelley, you don't do that. I'm like, okay, I don't do this.
Hey, okay, so who wins the match on the golf course between mother and son? Does mom give you strokes on the golf course, or are you guys evenly matched?
Well, I don't let her give me strokes because I feel like if I'm not beating her straight up, I'm not beating her. But I've beaten her once on 9 holes. I shot even par.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, just an awesome week. When I make it over to the island, Shelley, I'm wanting 8 strokes on each side, and I'll take 6 on each side from you as well. Okay, Brett?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, say hi to everybody at Fairwinds and congratulations. There we go. We almost got the entire family,
great.
and it's the Stofers joining us after Mom wins the U.S. Women's Senior Amateur, first BC golfer to win a U.S. Amateur.
I think it was from the son, from Brett coaching her.
That's what she said. The little birdie ball, drew the birdie on the ball.
Follow the ball.
Gave Mom a little kick in the backside, though. Come on, Mom, let's go. Let's play better golf. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And she's from
Family
Prince
support.
Rupert. Good BC girl.
Absolutely. You would know. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jay. Stay